Well, this is it. We are leaving San Diego right now. It's crazy. Our apartment is empty. Everything is gone.
Just 3 hours later.
Yeah, we were gonna leave at like 6. That was the hope. But it didn't happen. That's okay. We're gonna get to where we need to get today.
Ready?
Let's go. Here's something fun. Our car battery's dead. Kiffer is push starting the car. I don't know, am I supposed to do something? Oh my gosh. I am steering the car, Kiffer's pushing it. We have the hazards on. Just a little adventure. Our friends were actually just walking past, like they just came home, walking past, and Kiffer's gonna see if they have jumper cables. Okay, so our friends did not have jumper cables, but they did let Kiffer take their car to go get some. So he's doing that right now. I figured it'd be good to get out with Quinn. We're just walking around the garage because our car is kind of parked in a bad spot, and I wanna be here in case someone decides they want to call a tow truck for our car. We're just walking around the garage, staying nearby. It's good for Quinn to get a little more exercise before we get in the car. Nothing like a little adventure to start off the morning. But what we're not going to do is let this set the tone for the day. We are going to get out of here. We have until I think midnight to get to the hotel, and if something comes up, I will call them and just let them know that we're running late to Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is our first stop. It's our longest stretch of travel. It's like 11 hours without any stops. So we are definitely gonna get in later tonight than we were hoping and anticipating, but that's okay. As long as we get there and we get there safe, that's really all that I care about. Sometimes when stuff like this happens, I think about like, okay, what if we had left when we were supposed to leave and we like got into an accident or something like that? Like, this is truly God's timing and God's plan, and we are just gonna go with it. Kiffer has arrived with the jumper cables. He's getting it all set up right now. All right, I'm gonna start the car. See what happens. Bad. Needs more juice. Dear Jesus, let it work. Woo! God bless. She started. Thanks, Matt and Britt's car. All right, we're on our way out. It's crazy.
You can see Mission Valley behind us.
Yeah, you can't really see anything behind us besides all of our stuff. But we're excited. San Diego was really good to us. We'll forever be thankful for our time here and the people we met and the experiences we got to have, and now it's just on to what's next. Our first stop was to Starbucks. Well, technically the UPS store, because we had to drop off the modem router for our internet that we no longer have. Kipper got a little sandwich, I got a protein box, and we are having breakfast at 10:37.
766 miles to go.
We made it to the hotel. We are so tired. It's 12:30 right now. We got here just a few minutes before midnight, which is great because I think that's like the latest we could check in. Poor Quinn as in it was his own fault, but he did not sleep or settle the whole ride. Like, he sat up looking out the window, panting for most of the ride. We gave him anti-anxiety medicine, but we gave it to him like a little bit later than we should have. Like, we should have just given it to him right off the bat in the morning, but we were just kind of hoping that he would settle in and be fine. But he wasn't like really stressed, he just would not settle, and now he just like is laying everywhere. I feel sad for him, and I hope that like the next few days are better. Kiffer went to go get some ice to put in our cooler. I was just talking about you and the ice. Kiffer just came back with ice to put in our cooler. Just want to make sure everything stays cold overnight, but we are going to go to bed and figure out what time we're going to get up in the morning. We don't want to like sleep in too late, but we also want to get some good sleep tonight. So that is what we're going to do. Okay, see you in the morning. Good morning. It is 7:30 the next day, and we just had an awful night of sleep. Quinn really struggled to settle in, and we realized why this morning, partially. Part of it was we left his kennel, like we didn't bring it with us. Not like we forgot it, but we just chose to not bring it because of how full the car was. We just didn't know how it was going to fit. And we already have a kennel at my parents' place from when we were there for Christmas. So we just took his kennel cover, and then we were like, it's fine. Like, it's going to be a long day. He's probably just going to settle in at night with us on the bed. That did not happen. We realized this morning why we think that he didn't settle in. He would like settle down for a little bit, but he was just like panting, and then he would get up and be pacing around. And I woke Kiffer up at one point. I was like, can you take him outside to see if he has to pee? Because he's just walking in circles around the hotel room, and I'm worried that he's gonna have an accident, which he hasn't since he was 3 months old. But I realized through the night when I would give him some water, he would settle down for a little bit. And then this morning I was like, he was probably searching for water. Like, he was probably just so thirsty, because we were kind of treating yesterday travel-wise like we would an airplane travel day, which would mean that he really wouldn't get any water until we arrive at our destination. Like, you would have maybe a tiny bit in the morning. But from what we had heard, it just makes more sense to not give them water after a certain point so that you don't have to be concerned about them needing to go to the bathroom on the plane. So we were treating yesterday's travel day kind of like that and hardly gave him any water. But when we were thinking about it this morning, we were like, well, we're stopping every few hours to get gas. There's no reason why we should be withholding his water. He's in his crate for 6 hours a day, 7 hours a day, and at night for 9 or 10 hours without going to the bathroom. So why are we withholding his water from him? So we let him drink a ton of water this morning, not so much to make him unwell. And let me just show you how he is right now. He is curled up on a hotel pillow. Hi, yeah, I'm talking about you. Truly, it was as soon as we gave him an ample amount of water to the point where he chose to stop drinking, he came up on the bed and just plopped. I felt so bad. We're turning him into a raisin. We're tired, but today is a shorter day, which I'm really grateful for. Kiffer is currently trying to figure out a room service situation. He called, but he said no one answered, and he left a voicemail, and he was like, I don't want to call back and then get double room service. So we're waiting for that. He went down to the front desk just to see what the situation is. He's going to do that so that we can be up here with Quinn, but then we'll be on the road. First stop is CVS. Need some chapstick because my lips got so dry from having the AC blasting yesterday. Kiffer needs a toothbrush because I dropped his toothbrush head on the floor by accident. So we'll get him one of these. I was going to get some IB guard, but I don't see it. I don't need it. I just like to have it. Moving on. Kiffer wants a cold Celsius. And they have one left of his favorite kind. And the last thing is going to be a jug of water, because we used all of ours yesterday. There's not really anything bigger than what we had yesterday, so I'm just going to go with this.
Place your item in the bagging area.
Last one.
Last one. Nice.
Okay, so today our journey is from New Mexico to Oklahoma, and while Oklahoma maybe sounds boring to most, we have friends that live there, so we are going to go stay the night with them. They have a dog, so hopefully the dogs will get to run around and have a little bit of fun. This drive should be good. We have no stops, 7 hours and 54 minutes left. arrival time is 7 p.m., so probably more like 8 p.m. by the time that we stop for food and gas and stuff like that. We're gonna drive for a bit, and I'll check in a little while. Where are we at?
Texas.
I was waiting for you to say Tejas.
Tejas, baby. Yeah!
We're in Texas. It looks very flat and Midwest to us. Feels like home. It honestly, to me, feels more Indiana-ish. At least the area that we're in. We're just like in that little box up at the top of Texas. We're not driving through like the longest part of Texas. I wasn't really paying attention to what our route was gonna be leading up to, like, honestly this morning. I knew we were driving through some of Texas, and everybody I talked to was like, oh, Texas is the worst part, it's so long, you're in Texas forever. But we haven't been in Texas for that long, and we only have like 4 hours left. So I think just because we're hitting just that top little bit, it's not gonna be that bad. Drive has been good. Really not much traffic. There's been like a lot of road work, but not really. Like there's been a couple places that have actually had road work, but it's been pretty smooth. Quinn, we tried to get him to lay down for a little bit.
We were successful.
We were successful. We basically just tightened his seatbelt down so that he couldn't really get up. It only lasted for a little bit because he could just barely sit all the way up, even when it was tightened all the way. So he laid down for a little bit, which I feel like was good. He never like put his head down to nap necessarily. I just really hope he sleeps tonight. We are about to pull up to our friend's place, and we made very good time. When we left Albuquerque this morning, our ETA was right around 7 p.m. We stopped twice. I just picked up Jimmy John's, and Kiffer just ordered
3 stops then, yeah.
technically 4.
Yeah.
Between Jimmy John's, we did 2 gas stops and 2 food stops. I mean, the food stops were literally like basically right next to each other almost. With all the stops, we only are getting here 25 minutes later than our initial ETA. So that's pretty good. It is Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Wednesday, my dudes and dudettes. We are actually almost completely done with today's drive. We have 2 more hours left. We've already made our last stop, so we're just driving. And I didn't film much last night, but I'll put in a couple clips of the dogs playing because they had so much fun, and it was so fun to be with our friends, and I wish we had had a lot more time with them. But we just had a few hours last night, and we said goodbye to Sam this morning, and we had breakfast with Matt, and then that was it. So then it was back on the road, and here we are back on the road. This drive has been pretty good. I slept for what, like an hour?
Hour and a half at least.
Oh, hour and a half at least. My bad. Kiffer has been driving the whole way. I just get to be his little passenger princess. I can't remember what I've said about where we're stopping and what I haven't, but we are stopping in Des Moines, Iowa tonight. We're actually staying at a very cute little hotel, which I'm excited for. And we're gonna get there just before 4:30. We are both very much looking forward to having a nice chill night in the hotel. Hopefully Quinn will also be able to chill. I feel like because he got to play last night pretty hard and play this morning, and he's been doing a little bit better about settling in the back there. He's sitting up right now. I'm hoping it'll be better. Last night, he actually got to sleep in a kennel, which is what he normally does, and our friend's dog doesn't sleep in his kennel. So Quinn got to use it, and I'm pretty sure he slept so hard in there. And we were saying this morning that even if tonight's sleep for all 3 of us goes really bad, we just have 4.5 hours tomorrow, and then we are back in Illinois. We're very excited to be back, and I don't know, it feels crazy that we don't really have that much left until we're home. It is our last day of driving. We stayed in this cutie little hotel last night in Iowa, and it was really nice. We just got in, and I don't know, we were probably in here by 5 at the latest, and just ordered food, hung out. Quinn did better last night than he did the first night out of his kennel, which we're very thankful for. We have 4.5 hours to go today. We are almost there. Let me just give you a quick little room tour because this room is so cute. And honestly, I don't know why it was one of the cheapest options here, but it was. We'll take it. I told Kiffer it's like our honeymoon of our life in San Diego, kind of. Just like a special little way to top it off. Kiffer is so wonderfully packing up our luggage cart. We unloaded a lot of stuff in here because you just never know. Leaving stuff in the car. It's kind of a mess because we slept and didn't make the bed or anything. But this is the bed. Nice little fancy headboard and nightstand setups. This is what it looks from this side. Little TV, little chair, wardrobe here, little shelf thing here. And then this is the bathroom. The bathroom is so cute. Little green shower. Cute vanity, cute tile, cute. So this is where we stayed in Des Moines, Iowa. It's called the Surety Hotel, S-U-R-E-T-Y. And yeah, like I said, it was the cheapest hotel in the area. But we are about to head out. It is 8:46, and the goal is to be leaving at 10 at the latest, which I'm pretty sure we can manage. We just crossed the Illinois state line. We are officially back in Illinois. It's crazy. It's so crazy. We have less than 2 hours left on this drive. Quinn has, oh, he's sitting up. Hello. He did settle in. He was laying down by himself for a while. Like he just cozied in. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It is crazy we are here. Not like we're in our final destination yet, but
2 hours out feels like the final destination when you've been driving for 30 hours.
Yes, honestly. Just had to update that we're in Illinois. We have 1 hour and 56 minutes left.
And as us Californians would say, we're on the 88.
Yes, we're on the 88. We were having a conversation about how there are certain highways, like, so in San Diego at least, and I think California in general, you say the before the number of the highway that you're on. So we drove on the 163 a lot. We lived by the 8. We took the 5. But that is not a thing in Illinois. We're talking about how there are certain highways that sound like they should have a the before them now that we've lived in California for a while. So the 88 sounds right. We were saying we probably wouldn't say the 90 like that. Doesn't sound right in my head. I would just say 90, like you're supposed to say it out here.
Well, what was it your dad said? Because that's how it all started.
Oh, this was over Christmas. I had said that we took the 88. There was an accident on the 88, and he was like, there is no the 88. And I was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? And he was like, there's 88, but we don't have the 88. I was like, oh, I didn't even realize I said it at all. We're on 88, headed back to Illinois.
It kind of hurts. Like, it's hard to say that.
It is hard to say that. I don't know why, because like we grew up here and you grew up near 88.
Yeah.
How you feel, Quinn? You go back there?
Yeah, he looks good.
He's good. So good. We're like a minute away. It's crazy. It like almost doesn't feel real to like look around and see the neighborhood I grew up in. Quinny, we're almost there. Ready?
Yeah.
Better be, because
We're here.
we're here and we just drove forever to get here. We made it. We are home. It is actually the next day. I did not pull the camera out at all after we got home. Pretty much as soon as we got home, friends and family started showing up. So it's just enjoying spending time with everybody. It was so nice. Feels really good to be back. I feel like for Kiffer and I, it hasn't fully set in yet, obviously, that like we're here for good. Like I feel like it's going to take some time and like getting back into work and all of that for that to feel real, but it feels really nice to be here. We're welcome back with a nice summer thunderstorm this morning. Thankfully, Quinn did not seem bothered by it, so that's good. Obviously, there's a lot to come for us here, which I'm excited to share. So if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm so excited to just share what's coming. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!